Hi there, I'm Matt Hayson, and joining me today is one of our senior sales agents, Andrew Liddell. Welcome.
Thank you.
Andrew, what I wanted to get to today is, can we believe the hype around the property market? And the reason why I ask this question is there's just been so much intensity in the media at the moment, just talking around, auction clearance rates throughout the inner west are at 70 and 80%. The record low interest rates are causing, huge buy and demand across the marketplace. But what I really want to get to know is, from your perspective and our perspective, is it really reflected in what buyers are saying to you right now?
Absolutely, and look, first of all, there's no denying that there has been a real sort of confidence boost in the marketplace. That comes from auction clearance rates improving from what they were this time last year. Yep. Interest rates are at record lows, and there's not a lot of stock on the market, so there's not a lot of choice for buyers out there. So sellers are in a fortunate position at present where they're dealing with 2 or 3 buyer scenarios compared to the same time last year. They may have only had that sort of one buyer to be dealing with. So there's definitely some confidence out there. However, it's so vital to remain cautious around the advice that you're getting and not just believing all the hype in the media.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the one thing, I think if you picked up a paper right now and you just weren't tracking the market, you'd have probably the impression that everything's selling well above expectations, when in reality, if you really get down to the core level and right at the coalface of the market, it isn't actually the case. And I just look at a snapshot from last weekend where several other agencies in the area had a number of properties go under the hammer. One of them in Wharf Road, which is regarded as the best street in the area, failed to attract a bid. There was a brand new property in Roundtree Street, which you would think would get great demand. Again, that failed to attract a bid. And another large home in Mansfield Street, again, a beautiful street in the area, substantial home, and that also failed to attract a bid. So, I look at that and think, look, the market's strong, but I also think that there's some agents right now that are possibly feeling or understanding or believing the hype that the media is actually suggesting that the market's actually better than it possibly is at ground level.
Yeah, you're right, and it remains incredibly important right now for sellers to focus on the facts when they're entering the marketplace and actually scratching the surface a little bit and getting themselves very much in touch with the process and the way to present your property correctly and not just believing the hype that a lot of these agents are getting caught up in.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, for me, it's always remaining with the facts, making sure that you're aware of what's currently on the market in terms of comparable properties, what's traded in the last several months, have you got the right targeted marketing campaign and strategy. I think they're the critical things rather than possibly just going, oh, the market's on fire, let's get out there. And that's can be a risky and slidey slope.
Yeah, exactly right. So based on that, on a whole, we would suggest that the market has definitely improved. There is some confidence out there at the moment, but it's really important to go back to the basics and understand what you're competing with at the moment, what's sold in recent times, and not just believing agents that are out there over-promising and understanding that the facts and the figures and track record and days on market, etc.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thanks very much. I think that's pretty good advice for our clients out there. And we really look forward to kind of keeping you well informed about the market. If you do need any more intimate detail around what's happening or any pricing around your own property, make sure you give us a call. And it's Matt and Andrew. Thanks very much.